Hi everyone. I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk with you about how to develop rapport when you're on social media. My name is Wanda Kay, and if I'm talking to you, it's because I think it's important that you build your friends list and that you find your tribe here on Facebook. Of course, there are other ways to do this on other social media platforms, but we're just going to focus on Facebook for right now. One of the first things I do every single day is when I get up and I get ready to start my work day, I go to the birthdays list. This is listed under your friends on Facebook, and if you click on birthdays, it's going to tell you whose birthday is today. And I've got two friends. It's their birthday, and I want to let these people know just how special they are to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up a Word file that I keep on my desktop, and I'm going to let this friend know that she's a blessing to me. I'm going to copy that, then I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to tell her, Debbie, let me take that last name out, you are a blessing. Have an awesome year and day. Happy birthday. Okay? The other thing I'm going to do, because I want to bring value to this relationship, I want her to know that she is more than just a name. She's more than just a name on my Facebook wall, that she's actually a special person. So I have this that I've actually written out, and sometimes I'll add a little more to it, but I'm going to message Debbie now, and I'm going to tell her. I'm going to click down in here. Oops. Did not mean to do that. And I'm going to, well, if I can get this to come up, open this up a little more, and I'm going to tell her, happy birthday, Debbie. And this is a free book offer that I give to everybody who has a birthday that's on my friends list, that's made available to them. She can access it or not. It's freely, it's up to her. And then she can do that. Okay, so that's the first thing I do. I want everyone on my friends list to know, hey, you have a birthday, I'm going to give you a present. I want to be one of the first ones to do that. The second thing that I do is when there is someone who has amazing content out there on the internet that I find interesting and valuable in some way, and I can find them on Facebook, I'm going to message them. Now, this can happen in your groups. This can happen on YouTube. It can happen in a number of ways. And Kevin is someone I found on YouTube. He had some amazing content, bringing very much value. And so earlier today, I sent him a message thanking him for sharing his wisdom on YouTube and letting him know that I'm definitely a fan. I've already subscribed to his channel, and I'd love to see his posts in my newsfeed. Now, Kevin actually did accept my friend request. So what I did over here was I went on his wall, if I can scroll this up, and what I do when someone adds me to their friends list, I put a little picture on their wall, and I say, I'm very blessed to be your friend. Looking forward to making a difference in many lives together. And then after, and I do that after he's accepted my friend's request, and I come back and I say, thanks for the add to your friends list. I really appreciate you, and if there's anything I can do for you, please ask. Now, most of the time, people don't ask, but sometimes people will ask you for something, and you can always come back and you can tell them, hey, maybe I know somebody who can help you with that. I'll be glad to look that up for you. Even if it's information, people appreciate that you went the extra mile. So those are two ways you can do that. Let me show you another way you can do that. I'm going to go over to Mike Rowe's page. He is a celebrity. I don't know why I'm not seeing him. Yeah, he's the Dirty Jobs guy. And he has some great content that he puts up on his Facebook page. And I've, of course, liked his page, but I don't always see it come up in my news feed. every now and then I do. And there will be something there that is tremendous or great or whatever. And it's always good to encourage people who put tremendous content out on the web. But what I like to do is to find like-minded people on Facebook. And when I can find like-minded people, people who kind of think the odd ways that I do and have a relationship with them, then that is great. And I love being able to do that. So I might come over here and let's say, I haven't read all of this, but let's say if I found that someone, this Tim Knight person, nope, let me go back. Let's say I find somebody over on Mike Rowe's page. They're not a troll. They're putting out a thoughtful post. They're sharing that content. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to like and comment and reply to whatever their comment is. And then over here, just to save myself time, I have a message that I like to put out. I usually just wing it. And I'll say, I really appreciate your post over there that I liked and commented on it. I think I'd really love to see your posts in my news feed. And if you'd like, feel free to add me to your friends list. If not, no big deal. Just thanks for making my day. I pay them a compliment and I move on. And this way you get to add more and more people to your friends list. The other thing that happens is when I have people who comment and like on posts in my news feed, and I'm not as consistent with this as I need to be, but let me tell you, when especially when I put up something about my son, Z-Man, he gets all kinds of likes, and my page is wanting to scroll a little bit here. Sorry about that. These things will happen, of course, when you're trying to do a video. Whenever I put up a post that tells about his progress, he has a lot of people that like to follow his progress, and I get lots of response and likes and comments. I like to go through all of these, and I like to let them know just a thank you. And this is, you know what, you took the time out of your day to pause and react to my post. You're so kind and thoughtful. Thank you for making my day and sharing your sunshine. I appreciate you. And so I'm going to come back over here, and I've already liked Nancy today's. She made a comment there, and I've already liked that. But I can actually should be able to send her a message. Well, so I'm going to send her a message. And I happen to know she's been going through some health stuff, but I'm going to send her a little message that says, hey, you know what? I really appreciate you doing that. Feel better soon. Sweet friend. And put a little heart in there. But these are the kind of things I do throughout my day to try and build rapport with people, to develop friendships. It's so easy to be impersonal when you are when you're out there and you're trying to develop these friendships and relationships. It's so easy to just skip past things and not notice things, and you never know what someone's going through. So my goal in this is to try to give first, to try to be an encouragement to others, and try to develop that rapport so that if there ever comes a time when I'm saying, hey, could you take a look at something? I'd like to share something with you. People are going to be a whole lot less resistant. They're going to know, hey, she gave first, she's a friend first, she's this, that, and the other. I'll show you, it can be little things like over here in a tiny house group. Maybe somebody has shared an interesting tip. I think earlier today, some mom shared where her 12-year-old girl had, maybe it wasn't over in Tiny House DIY, but in one of my tiny house groups, a mom shared where her 12-year-old daughter had been, and I'm sorry for all of this scrolling. I'm getting used to my new computer. But a mom had shared where her 12-year-old daughter is doing amazing things, getting things started for herself in starting a tiny house project. Anything like that, you can reach out to someone and pay them a compliment. It costs you nothing to be nice. It costs you nothing to congratulate someone. It costs you nothing to tell someone you're delighted for their happiness and that you're celebrating their milestones. It just takes a little bit of your time. And if you will do that, and you'll do that often enough, you will find that you're adding people daily to your friends list. And out of that, you're going to be able to reach out to someone and they're going to want to know what it is you do. And they're going to want to join you in the journey. So I hope this has been of value to you. I hope that this has helped you. And if you need any additional information, please feel free to reach out. And I'll be glad to talk with you a little bit more and help you get that a little bit more focused. I hope for all of you who are introverts like me, this has really helped. So take care, everybody, and I'll talk with you again soon.